Peace, 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 family. I just wanted to get up here and talk to my people really quickly. And, because there's a couple of things on my mind here. So, hopefully, this reach who it needs to reach and when it needs to reach them, right? I woke up today and I was just thinking, first of all, I had a very intense dream, right? And I was just thinking about, like, the energy. I just felt like I don't know. I just felt like there was so much going on. I felt like people need some encouragement today. People needed to be reminded of their power. I know I needed to be reminded of my power, so I started dancing and getting into my element. And then I was just like, you know what? I feel it. I feel like it's just something. I just feel like it's something. So I opened up my app, right? Facebook. First thing I seen was someone just going in pretty much how they just feel broken and how they feel. That's the first post I see, how they felt broken and how like just feeling like life has been hitting them very hard, right? So I left my little word there and I strolled just a little second later. And then I see someone else saying, this is for people who need to be reminded today. And just like, it was just some of the same energy. And I was just thinking, and I went to the mirror and I started to do my work and talk to myself, right? And then I turned the lights off in the bathroom. It get really dark in the bathroom. I just had my little meditation. I talked to the mother, and every time it get dark, and I tell you, I believe I was a cat in my past life because just the way that everything works for me, right, and move. But every time it get dark, that's when I see even more, right? That's when my vision become even more clear. And not just physically when things get dark, but like if I'm in a dark space in my life, when I'm going through trials and turmoil, that's when my vision become clear. And I feel like it's so much more, I'm getting chills. I just feel like it's so much more space in the darkness than it is in the light. Because like in the dark, you have space to create. You don't see a whole bunch of objects. Now let's just say physically, we're on physically, and then we're going to talk about darkness and like the things that we go through in life. But when you're in the darkness, you close your eyes in the darkness, and then it's like my eyes just got brighter, my pupils was dilated, and I became to see. I see more light in the dark than I seen light in the light, if that makes sense. It becomes so clear for me. It become more spacious for me. It become more lighter for me, and that I realized it works like that in my life too. When I'm in a dark space, things become more clear for me. Things start to move more for me. And then I'm like able to see things. I'm able to like, okay, this not in my way. I'm not able to be distracted as much as I am when I have light. And when you're in the light energy, and I talk about this in my book, when you're in the light, when you vibrate at a frequency, you attract either moth or butterflies, right? And things are so attracted to the light versus things are in the dark. So, and of course, in the dark, you're more protected and things not that much gravitating to the dark. So you're not as distracted as you are in the dark, believe it or not. Regardless of how much you're going through in life, you're not really as distracted in the dark because you're I don't want to say you're facing things in the dark, but you are encouraged to face more in the dark. More things are presented to you in the dark. More things become apparent. More things become visible. Thank you. Appreciate it. In the dark versus in the light. And although things are very visible in the light, you are easily distracted in the light because, oh, this is here, this is there. Okay, this is going for me, this is going over there. And you're not able to really, not going to say you, but people are, sometimes you're not able to really focus as much. So that's why it's so important to have that balance of the dark and the light, because then, like, if everything is going right, you be like, okay, if things is going right, then where's your sense of direction sometimes? You like, yeah, things are just happening. But in the dark, you're going back to self. You're going back to the goal. You're going back to whatever it is, because you're able to say, okay, this is exactly what I need to do. Your direction become clear in the dark. And a lot of people probably won't believe that, but it is actually true. So I was like, okay, I'm sitting there getting these messages, and I'm always getting messages. And I feel like it's so selfish for people to learn so much. And I'm someone that study, y'all. I've been studying for a long time, since I was a little girl. And I travel and I study. I live in different states and I just study. I try different religions. I study. I just study. And I always feel like it's so selfish for people to learn things and they don't share it. So no, regardless of what I'm going through, no matter how dark life may be for me, I make sure that I share it, because who am I not to share? Why would I know this if I not share? I feel like if you don't share what you know, and I probably go off a tangent, but these are just messages that was coming to me in the mirror. I feel like if you don't share what it is that you know, for one, you're doing a disservice not only to yourself, but your purpose to the people who are supposed to receive what it is that you need to know. And you also become a master manipulator when you just harbor so much information. And for what? For your own selfish good? Like, come on now. Like, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to share. But I realized in the space in my life where my sharing, some things I'm meant to keep to myself, because I spend my whole life just sharing information. And I just go back from 15 years ago on Facebook, 12, 10, about 10, 11 years, sometimes this year, 15 more. But me just sharing information, I'm just giving it out. And I didn't really keep nothing to myself. But now, in this point in my life, I am sharing, but with discernment. So I asked for permission if I needed to share this over. If this message was for me, calm down, because my accent started coming out when I start talking really fast. Calm down. So I asked if I should share this message. And I got the nudge to say, share it. Say what you need to say. So I said it, and it's out. So today I just want to encourage people to remain, resilient. And I just kept thinking about that man say he was broken. I'm like, no, you're not broken. The fact that you are aware, and there's a lot of things, like we feel broken so much. We do be feeling like we are damaged sometimes. We feel like we are just can't get through. But it be the ones like us that's aware of how we are feeling, that are able to continue to grow through it. I'm like, the fact that you are acknowledging this, the fact that you are aware of how you feel, you are a lot better than you think you are. You got to give yourself a lot more compassion. You got to give yourself a lot more grace. You may need to surround yourself with people that can help with your vibration, because, and that's another thing that came to me too. It's so important for us to be around the right people for the right reasons. And we can go far by ourselves. We can, but we go further with others, right? And a lot of times they always say, go within, go within, go within. The answers are within. I'm someone that say that. And that's true. The answers is within. But sometimes when you got so many answers within, honey, you gotta take a moment and step out of your own perspective, because we be our biggest critic. We be our biggest critic. We be so hard on ourselves. And we get so much information. Now, how do we filter this information? So I was just thinking like, dang, yeah, you've been doing it all by yourself, but now it's time to do it with help. It's time to be open to help. And then that's another thing. And I told him, and I don't like to share what I tell people, because I be rooting for the small person. I be rooting for the little people. I really do stuff behind the scenes, and I don't really like to say anything because it's not about the clout. But I told him, I hope you attract the love, the support, and the healing that you need. But not only do you attract it, I hope you feel it. Because a lot of times we attract things and we don't feel it. We don't feel like, I want to attract love, I want to manifest love, but once love comes, you're not allowing yourself to feel it. You're not allowing yourself to feel the support. You're not allowing yourself to feel the healing. You worked so hard to heal, and now you're healing. You're not allowing yourself to feel it. Like, so I hope that he feels it. I hope he attract and feel what it is that he needs. Just like I hope anyone who is hearing this attract and feel what it is that they need. And of course for myself, because I be needing to feel it. Especially after this year. Like this year, these past couple of years has been trying. And I feel like my life get more and more intense the more and more I tap in, which is, I know that's how it works. But this year, I've been needing to feel love. I've been needing to feel support. I've been needing to feel all that I deserve, because that's all I give. Selfish, I'm going to say it right. I just give it out without thinking about it. So, so I just hope you feel it that way. And y'all, and this might be my Cancer moon, but I just be so upset with how how the world is, how unhappy people are, how much pain people are, how much discouraged they go through. I just be so upset. Yes, baby. I just be so upset with that. Hold on, I'm on live. Turn it down. And you good? You're just trying to see who I'm talking to. See, my son, he's like, again, you just ate, literally.
I'm hungry, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make you a smoothie. Give me 4 minutes.
I can count to 10.
You gonna count to 10? There's 10 seconds. But anyway, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap this up. But it's something else I wanted to say. I am done. I guess I needed to be done and say what I need to say later. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that there. And who y'all? It's real. But thank you for tapping in, and I'm so glad I got up here and share that, because sometimes I be getting anxiety trying to share this on live. Now we in person, then you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give it to you. But I don't even know why I like that, because I used to go on live all the time. But this version of myself, I guess we just be like swiping. But okay, so I think that's what I wanted to share. And but it's something right here.
I'm dead.
You're not. That's my key to get off, because now I need to go talk to him.
This is my back.
It's your what? Mine? No. All right, surviving a 4-year-old boy. All right, take care. Ooh, I look like I've been sleeping good though. Look at my.
Go away.
All right, take care, y'all.